So, Si, fantastic point here, playing with 10 men for over a half, really. How do you sum up that result?
Unbelievable, really. I mean, we started really, really poorly. Like, first 20 minutes. I mean, we're lucky not to be 1 or 2 nil down. Like, Ingy's done what he always does and pulls off a couple of worldly saves again. And we've got rode our luck a little bit. And then obviously, Pete's got sent off, which is probably one of the most ridiculous sendings off I think I've seen. But the 3 officials today were just guessing half the time anyway, so we guessed again on that one and came out with a solution that didn't really happen. So which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, then it's just backs against the wall. But after that, we've been absolutely unbelievable. Got to half time, and then the second half. I mean, it was just phenomenal from the lads. The work rate, the effort, sticking together, dragging each other through. And it's probably too many to mention, but yeah, just really, really proud of them.
Yeah, Mike, and it's saying that officials have to be 100% sure when making big decisions. You've seen the red card incident and also the penalty incident, which on Billy Whitehouse in the second half. What are your thoughts on them 2 decisions?
Listen, I know they've got an hard job, but I just thought today it just wasn't good enough today. I hate sort of slating referees because, like I said, they've got a tough job, but how they're saying that he's scraped down the back of his Achilles is a joke when they're both moving at that speed and coming from that angle. Listen, I think they had a couple of experienced players in around there who got around the ref and he just panicked. And then obviously the penalty decision, you could see it clearly that Billy's nicked it away from him, he's took him out, and the linesman's obviously said to us that you can't give it, but I don't know, it's one of them, it's frustrating. But end of the day, they're a good team, they started brightly, like Simon said, we could have been 1 or 2 down. But we dug in, and that's what we're about. The environment's good, the lads dig in, and we played some great football second half, and we could have gone on and won it.
So, what was the message at half time, obviously, going into the break with the man down?
Well, obviously at half time we're really disappointed with the first 25 minutes, and we actually said to the lads, it's he's probably going to help us here with Pete getting sent off because it might wake us up a little bit. But we just said we organised ourselves tactically, formation wise, kind of brief the lads on where the threats are going to come from, and yeah, the lads have gone out and delivered. We just said to stick together, and it's one of them when you're a man down at half time and you've got 45 minutes to play and they'll come out bouncing. It's one way you've just got to kind of rally the lads and hopefully they'll get through, which they did.
Mike, it's difficult to pick anyone out from today, but I mentioned for Ellis Barker, who made his debut at the back. Thoughts on his performance?
Yeah, just superb. He's one of these players who can play full back, centre back, midfield. He's just so laid back. I rang him last night and said, "You're going to be starting centre back." He said, "Yep, no worries, just getting on the pitch." But that's like all the lads, the young lads starting, and obviously, Will out wide, and there's just a load of confidence running through the team, and they understand that we're not going to have a go at them if they make mistakes. It's just go out and give everything, and we'll be proud of them. And and obviously Ellis was, and Savoury as well, dropping in there. It's not easy to play on Thursday night and then lose 3 of our centre halves, and then our captain's still not fully fit. So it's difficult. We had to move the team around a little bit. Like I say, they're confident and stick together, and I just thought every player was superb today.
Yeah, so we don't want to be too greedy, but we could have won it in the second half, and the chances we have through the front 3 of Will, Casey and Billy.
Yeah. No, I thought the front 3 in the second half are phenomenal. I mean, it's such a tough job against when you're kind of in a low block and your back's against it, and then to ask them to break and then keep possession, and then when they get the territory, to find a way to goal is but they were absolutely class at that in the second half, and as I said, we had a couple of great chances, that fell to for Casey in the box there and stuff, but it just wasn't our day, it was one of them where but we're happy to come away with a point. So it's a tough place to come is here, and I'm sure that they'll take points of other teams here as well.
Mike, did you always think in that second half that we were going to hang on this pitch especially?
It's tough because you don't know how much we put in on Thursday. It's a big game, it's a derby game as well. Thursday, a lot of crowd. They use a lot of energy, and I think you could see that in the first 25 minutes. But we kept passing the message on, don't use it as an excuse. We've got a week off after this. But it's easier said than done. The pitch is heavy. The lad said it was heavy. But no, I just knew they'd put the effort in. That was the main thing. Go out, make it hard, all right, make the game exciting when we get the opportunity to do it, and that's what the lads did. And we could have got 1 or 2 goals, rightly so. They could have got one late on, but it's one of them. It's we trust the lads, and I thought they'd come up with something.
Yeah, 2 big points in 2 days, Si, and moving on to next Saturday now and welcome Radcliffe to Ings Lane. Obviously they're struggling a little bit, but we'll be looking to get full 3 points there. Yeah,
I mean, what's it feel like? We've got got 4 games left now, so it's one of them where I think we're going to have to win every game. So we've put ourselves under a little bit of pressure, but you can't take away from the performances and the points we've gained from in the last 5 or 6. So yeah, it's going to be tough. It's a tough league. But yeah, we'll go into next Saturday full of confidence. You know, hopefully with more members of the squad back than there was today, and yeah, give it a good go.
And Michael, just finally, there was another big playoff game today down in Wales, Colne against Trafford. Hearing news it's been abandoned. Former Taddy player, Taddy Frost, has been taken to hospital. Just a message for him.
Yeah, no, we just got wind of it late on there, and you know, obviously we're all concerned, and we just hope that he's all right and he's chirpy self. You know, we love Frost. He's a great lad. Apart from him scoring that goal against us, but you know, hopefully he's all right. We'll try to touch base with him over the night, and then keep an eye on what's going on.
Big well done today, lads.
Cheers, mate.